Welcome to the Too Much Podcast.
Welcome.
It's your two favorite bitches.
That you've ever known.
Alive and in the flesh.
Alive and well and in amazing lighting.
We have never looked better.
We really haven't.
Hate to break it to you.
We do. The lighting is kind of giving us like a fake glow. And it's everything to me.
And if you're a photographer and available, HMU.
Pull up.
We'll do some headshots.
Pull up. For you.
Like nothing.
Like you've never seen before.
For your portfolio.
We'll put you on the map.
Michael told me I've got to stop spitting into the microphone because it's very startling.
It is startling.
So I do apologize for that one.
Yeah.
Hopefully that one won't happen again.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we talking about today? Well, you don't know. I'm going to tell you what we're talking about today.
That's right. Yes. This is like
This is my brainchild.
Yes. This is Hayden's brainchild that I am fully like 2 feet in, just jumping in and just believing for the best.
I do have to give credit where credit is due. This kind of came from Derek.
Okay.
And it's a podcast that he listens to that they do this as like a segment.
Okay.
But I thought it would be really funny if we did it like just an episode about it because I think we would have really good ones about each other. So what the premise is this. We're going to talk about our alter egos.
I love it.
We're going to talk about what I think your alter ego is.
Okay.
And what I think my alter ego is.
Okay.
And then you're going to tell me what you think my alter ego is and what you think your alter ego is.
Okay. I already have them.
Do you want to go first?
No. I want you to go first.
I think I should do yours and then you should do yours.
Okay.
And then you should do mine and I should do mine.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. No, I like that.
Okay. So think about this as like okay, this is what you would be in another life if 1,000 little events didn't happen the way that they happened.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's kind of realistic.
Yeah.
But also like off the wall because of who you are now.
Yeah.
And obviously Morgan used to be a pastor. So we're already in an alter ego life at this moment. We're already in another multiverse. Yes. I don't know.
Have lived multiple lifetimes at this point.
But I think yours would be...
I'm so nervous.
A New York City butcher. I'm just kidding. That's not it. Can you imagine?
No!
Skinning a pig?
No! I hate carcasses.
Yeah.
I hate blood.
No.
I'm like, ugh.
No,
like,
that's not actually mine.
That's
not actually mine for you, but that's
I can kind of see that for Clay.
1,000%.
I don't feel like you pulled it out of thin air because I really think
because you're butcher adjacent.
It's a little it makes sense. Like I see it in our sphere. It's just not me.
No, yours is the entertainment news anchor for a local Atlanta channel.
I love it.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yes.
I know.
No. Absolutely pegged.
Nailed you to the cross right there.
Literally nailed me to the cross, and here's why. From a very young age, I have had TV on my mind.
Yeah.
Like,
you had to make it yourself.
Like, exactly. This is why we're here.
It's called manifesting.
In middle school, I remember I was raised on MTV. Okay.
Oh, Carson Daly all day.
That will be an entire episode because I could talk about MTV all day long.
So good. My Super Sweet 16.
All day.
When
she
got
that crib? Hummer, when the guy rode in on the elephant, iconic. Do you remember the girl who showed all the bikinis? She had like 14 different drawers of bikinis, yes. And I was like, I think that's well.
I think that's mine.
I literally remember thinking, I don't have enough bikinis. I need more.
I did have about 12.
I did.
I don't have 12 drawers.
Yeah, no. Didn't have enough space for it, but I needed more. But I remember watching these shows. Like, I remember so vividly sitting in my bed.
Yeah.
And I would be watching Room Raiders, which if you have not watched Room Raiders...
Go back and watch every episode.
Go back and watch every single season.
Yes.
The idea is essentially that there's a guy or a girl that is trying to find someone that they want to date. And the way that they find that girl or guy is so let's just say if the leading guy is a guy, lead person is a guy, then there are 3 girls that are in question. Those 3 girls, without knowing, are going to be kidnapped from their rooms, into a van.
I have a funny story about this story.
Okay, I can't wait.
Uh-huh.
Put into a van. Then they are basically watching this man go through their rooms.
Wild.
On camera, and based on their room, the guy will pick whatever girl he wants to go on a date on.
And this is where my toxic trait of liking things that guys like for the sole purpose of peacocking came from.
Yes. That's why you had a Bass Pro Shop hat in your closet.
This is also, I also blame Cute is What We Aim For.
Yeah, all day.
I also blame Old Time Low.
Yeah.
I blame Reliant K.
Yes.
What poetic man out there who is picking out the color of your hair in the sun?
Yeah.
That's not a real thing.
It's
but
not.
I'm going to tell you right now, you best believe if someone asked me to go fishing, this bitch is going fishing.
He's cute enough, I'm there.
If he's cute
Move
enough,
on.
I will kill a motherfucking fish. Outside of that, nope.
No, would never.
And and I blame Room Raiders.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And I blame our era of Hollister punk rock.
Oh, absolutely. Which was truly, there's nothing better.
Nothing.
Not to be the girl who's like, my growing up age. No, literally, if you grew up peak Hollister,
Yes.
peak Abercrombie era,
Yes.
peak mall,
Yes.
There's just nothing like it. There's never been anything like it since.
Yeah.
There will never be anything like it again. It was just peak. You had to be there.
Yeah.
But I say that to say, I remember sitting on my bed and like scanning the room, like what would be embarrassing?
Mm-hmm.
What would I not want to see? What items do I need to put to pique his interest?
What lacy underwear can I buy?
Yeah, like where do I need to stash the thongs?
Yeah.
That my mom didn't know I bought?
That they're easily accessible.
Exactly.
100. This is sick.
Just so you guys know, I'm crazy.
We have a problem.
100%. And I remember this also reminds me of when I was in the 5th grade and I had this huge crush on this boy named Clay, not my husband. This was the first Clay I dated.
Foreshadowing.
I know. Can you imagine? And I heard that he liked Green Day. And so I put on that I loved Green Day. Now, this did foreshadow my punk phase, which did come, but this was pre that.
Yep.
And I would walk by him and start singing it in the hallways.
And that's so me coded. I've never heard this story.
Yes,
I love that so much.
I knew you would love
this. I
this.
deeply respect that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna start doing it to Michael tonight.
No, and I know you will. And the thing was, I invited him to my 5th grade party, my birthday in the 5th grade, which you all need to know. It was an odd year, 2005.
And we should have.
It was the best year of my life. I peaked in 5th grade. No question about it.
Yeah.
It was truly the best year of my life. Had so much fun. I was heaping and hollering, and I don't think I did a single ounce of schoolwork the entire year. I
didn't have to. It was 5th grade.
I mean, I was just bebopping and having fun.
Senioritis.
I had a big old crush on a boy. I mean, it was just amazing. Anyways, he came to my party, gave me the Green Day CD for my birthday.
Because he heard you singing it so much.
Because he knew that I liked it. He knew, and we started dating, I think, right after that.
He should have known if you knew all the words that you didn't need the CD.
I didn't need it. I already downloaded it on LimeWire.
He should have bought you a t-shirt.
He should have. But I guess his mom couldn't figure that out. So,
and
when he got dropped off for the party, he came.
Once a merch girl, always a merch girl.
And that's maybe what started it. Now that I think about it. So anyways, yeah.
Really quickly back to Room Raiders.
I do. I want us to go back. Yeah.
When I think I was in 5th grade. This is a wild concept to me thinking back on it, but at the time I was like, this is so cool. A girl who will remain nameless, who is now a best-selling author.
Wow.
Who I went to middle school with, but then she was homeschooled or something. I don't know. She dropped off the face of the planet, probably to pursue her writing. I don't know.
Interesting journey.
For her birthday, her mom called all of our girlfriends, and I don't know why I got included in this, but grateful I was, and told them, don't tell your daughters, but we're coming to kidnap them.
Oh my.
For a surprise sleepover.
Okay, I'm kind of into that. That's amazing.
And my mom, being cool as shit, was like, okay, put on your cute pajamas. Don't wear that trashy one.
And she said, babe, I got you.
But she also said, if you don't want to go, I'll tell them you're not here. And I said,
that's a good mom.
We love that.
You got to have an escape route.
We got to have an escape route. Yeah. And I said, nope. Give me the deodorant. Give me my pajamas. Give me the Victoria's Secret pink perfume. I'm ready. Knock 3 times when they're about to come. I'll close my eyes.
I'm ready.
And they came in and stole me out of bed.
That's amazing.
It was wild too, because this is so Summer I Turned Pretty coded, but hear me say it was never what I wanted it to be. It never reached its full potential. We started going to Polly's Island when I was young, like third grade. And the same week that we went, a bunch of families from our town went, but a guy who went to a rival high school or a rival elementary school of mine went, and I thought he was the cutest thing ever. And I'd never like met a boy from another school before. Yes. And we dated. We were like 8. Like we definitely didn't date, but we were giggling around each other. Well, this girl who had the surprise slumber party, her older sister was dating his older brother. So we stopped by their house at one point, and I knew him, and none of the other girls did.
Nothing better.
And I was
Queen Bee.
I had so much power in that moment.
Yes.
And I squandered it. Yeah.
You didn't know what you had.
I didn't know what I had.
At the time, if you knew what you knew now.
Would I have done the same thing? No. I would have.
I would have gone a completely different route.
I would have run that school. I would have used that man to my advantage.
You would have.
All right. Back to you being a news anchor. Back to Room Raiders.
Oh, yes.
Proceed further.
So going back. So, like, I always was like, I'm going to be on MTV. Like, these Room Raiders, they're going to cut, because my window to my bedroom went straight to our back porch. So you could easily go in and out of. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's how they're going to come in. They're going to come through the window, take me. I was like, this is what it's going to be. And even after, so like post Room Raiders, and I'm like, oh, Laguna Beach. Like, no, when I get to high school, they're going to have found Greenville, South Carolina. They're going to want to do a show on Jail Man, and
most
I'm
riveting place ever.
The leading girl. I'm going to be the Lauren Conrad,
which you've always said you were going to be.
Which I've always said I was going to be, and truthfully, self-realization. If you've ever wondered if I have it, this will tell you, I'm not. I'm not Lauren Conrad.
Who are you? Anything, are you Steven?
No, I'm Christian Cavallari.
I think I'm Steven.
I think you're Steven too. I think you're Talon.
I wanted to be Audra.
Adrena. Of course. Why can't you get any names right? Y'all don't know this about Hayden yet, but like, she doesn't know how to pronounce anything. It kills me. No, I want to be Adrena too. She had amazing teeth.
Yes.
And she still does.
Yes.
And I always wanted to be an Adrena too. And really, you are an Adrena because she had the Justin Bobby of it all, and she couldn't get away from him. And unfortunately, I am the Kristen in that, like, I like an idea of a boy, and then I'm just mean to them. Mm-hmm. And that's really my relationship with them. So
yep, that feels right.
And so anyways, I say that to say, I knew, like, by the time I hit high school, I was like, okay, yeah. So at that point, I'll have hit reality TV. So I've got that under my belt. And then genuinely, when I was younger, I wanted to have my own talk show. Yeah. Like, that was my dream. I wanted to, like, have the Kelly Clarkson show, the Oprah, like, whatever it was.
The Morgan Doppelhauer show. It rolls right off the tongue.
That's all I'm saying. I've always said, so again, if you don't know me, my maiden name's Doppelhauer. I've gone by Dopp my entire life.
Very German.
Very German. And I've always said, I think that Morgan Doppelhauer is a celebrity name.
I agree.
Like, you know what I mean? Morgan Bunton, unfortunately, is not.
I feel the same way.
That Hayden Markley is and Hayden Wilson isn't?
Correct.
Yeah. You're Hayden Markley to me all day long.
There's one Hayden Markley in this world. There are many Hayden Wilsons.
Yeah.
And I have a problem.
Yeah. And that's tough. Mm-hmm. That's a tough pill to swallow. Mm-hmm. So anyways, I've always wanted to be a talk show host. And so that I love that. I love that about me.
I think that is 1000% who you would be had you not moved from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like, your family was still there, maybe Sassy and your cousins moved over there.
Yeah.
And, like,
had to have the family
you would have
support.
had to have had the family support.
Yeah.
Everyone moved to Atlanta. Y'all are thriving. Anne's corporate girly in the top of a tower in Atlanta.
Yes.
And you go to a high school, Buckhead adjacent.
Yeah, Buckhead adjacent.
And you make all the right connections. And you end up on TV, and you are what everyone sees every single night, on every single weeknight,
on their local channel,
local Atlanta. What's the big? I mean, it's a metropolitan area.
Yeah, that's true.
But it is only in Atlanta.
Yeah, no, it's not the Today Show.
But you go to other cities thinking you're the shit.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I'm thinking I'm going to be recognized. I'm going to have to, like, have a low profile,
and you get humbled, but, like, don't take it well.
No, of course not. Wouldn't now, wouldn't then. In this world or the next, promise you I wouldn't take it well.
But you go into conferences, like newscaster conferences, and your voice is super high because you've just been told you don't know, someone doesn't know who you are.
Yep.
And
I'm trying to pretend like
that in another world, in the multiverse, where your family never moved back here. That is what you are.
That's wild.
Still no college.
Of course not. No. Never. I was never meant for college.
Never. Probably not married. Sorry, Clay.
And again, we all knew that.
Clay was a very niche thing.
Very
to happen.
niche and right place, right time, right person.
One in a million.
The stars aligned, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you would be a serial dater.
Interesting.
Not monogamous.
Yeah.
And not a cheater. That's not what I'm saying.
No, yeah.
I think you would have dates with guys after every single show.
Love that.
And you would have like a Monday guy, a Tuesday guy, a Wednesday guy, Thursday guy, Friday guy.
That's very powerful. I like that.
Yeah. And they all know it. And they're all fine with it because you have this level of celebrity in town.
Yeah.
That they're like, I'll take whatever crumbs she gives us.
Yeah. But I have still taken my commitment issues over to this other.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well.
For sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can't commit, but I'm like, yeah. No, I love that. Yep. I think that's amazing.
But the power works like in your favor in that you do have the commitment issues, but the guys are fine with your crumbs.
No, and I love that. That's exactly where I want to be.
I think though, and this is going to be startling to hear. I think you're going to be upset about this.
Okay.
I don't think you have as good a girlfriends. I think you had to claw your way to the top.
Yeah. So I had to step.
And I think you burned some bridges.
I did. I think you're right.
And that's
because I can't have it all.
You can't. We can have a Wednesday guy, or you can have a good girlfriend group. I don't know what to tell you.
It's the way that it is.
It's the law of nature.
Yeah, you can't have it all, and that's my sacrifice. Yeah,
and that I think you also have a dog that is tiny.
Probably
that you like treat like a child and people find really annoying.
Yeah. No, that I can see 100%.
You also have an assistant,
and that's been my goal for my entire life. Do you understand?
Yeah, for sure.
I treat Siri like she is my paid employee.
I think your assistant is male, though.
Love that.
I think he is so scrawny.
Yes. Has to be.
I think he's 5'8".
Yep.
I think he wears dark rimmed glasses.
Loves Broadway.
Cystic acne.
Yes.
But gets your shit done.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You are
heart of gold.
You are so mean to him.
Yeah.
And he loves you for it.
Yeah. Because he really does think I'm his ticket to his next.
Little does he know he is at the top of the food chain.
Yeah. He's going nowhere.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He is staying under. No, I like it.
He's Stanley Tucci in Devil Wears Prada.
Yes.
You're Miranda Priestley.
Yes.
He has been on your coattails thinking this is going to pay off for me. And in the end, you stab him in the back.
That's a character arc. Yeah. I'm there for it.
And to me, that is who in another world you would be.
Okay. I'll take it. This is hilarious. Okay. So I'll tell you the first thing that came to my mind.
For who?
For me.
Okay. Perfect.
Because I feel like I just have to go with my gut.
100%.
Now, I know that we're gonna release this episode, and I feel like I know myself well enough that I'm going to have a list in the caption of all the things that I thought of after this.
100%. That's who you are.
Mine's a little bit more self-deprecating. Now, obviously that one's not, I can't have it all there. So, but I do love the fact that I have some kind of fame and celebrity. So mine is a little bit more self-deprecating.
Okay. So it's not Butcher.
It's not a Butcher. It's not a talk show host in Atlanta. I think in my alter ego in another universe.
I'm so nervous.
Is that I am a victim to an MLM scam.
You're driving the hot pink Mary Kay
Cadillac. With the Cadillac.
And you are so proud of it.
And I'm so proud, and I'm bankrupt. Because
nothing is more serious. No. Nothing is more accurate. You forget the news anchor. This is so true.
It's so true.
Oh my gosh.
Because without, if I didn't have the people around me, what y'all need to know is I would be floating like a feather in the wind. I would have no direction. And I would have someone look at me and say, "Hey babe, do you want to make $1,000 in a week?"
For doing nothing.
And I'm going to be like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm going to be like, any credentials, any nothing? No, I'm not even going to ask the questions. Fine print could never. Like, I would just be like, yeah, sure. Like, do you remember the documentary series about the LuLaRoe leggings?
Yes.
Like, it was this whole thing and people were going, that would be me. Like, I would have the catalog. I would have gotten all of the trips, all of the things. And in my brain,
funds.
yes, like I have made all of this money, but actually because I had to invest so much
and keep investing,
I would literally just be digging myself into like crippling debt.
It's giving Coney 2012.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Which what happened there?
And I think it was a test. I think we failed. Okay, context. I don't know if you were around in 2012. I can't imagine you weren't.
If you weren't, what are you, 11? Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. This is rated explicit. I'm sorry you're here.
Yeah, I don't know how you found us, but welcome.
Coney 2012, if you'll remember, was this like YouTube thing.
Yes.
And he was this
YouTube and Facebook
African dictator figure.
Yes. Yeah.
That
I don't know if he was like I don't know that it was like I think he was just I don't know that he like had his own state or something. Like, I don't think he was like a government official. I think he was just like a cult leader.
Yeah.
But he was in Africa.
And if you bought a box, you helped prevent him from...
You helped prevent him from being terrible.
And I bought a box.
Of course you did.
Because I'm an activist.
You are. You absolutely are. She absolutely is. And a good one at that.
The MLM's giving Coney 2012.
Yeah, 100%. So I would be a victim to it. And
is there one in particular that speaks to you?
That's a great question.
Like not even a specific one, like brand, but like a specific type of product.
I do think makeup and skincare.
For sure.
One of the one or the other.
Yes.
Because I think no matter what universe I'm in, I am obsessed with both of those things.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told, as we all know, I'm a born salesman. This is why this like leans into
no matter the multiverse, you're selling.
No matter what, I'm selling, okay? But I've always said if I'm selling something, I have to be passionate about it.
Yeah.
Like, I can't go sell toilet seats.
Right.
Like, that's not gonna get me out of bed.
You mean you can't go sell plumbing?
Now you know I could, because y'all got a good thing going over there.
My husband's a plumber.
And they are rich. And so I've thought about it.
It's all a facade.
But I love the facade. So I'm here for it.
We'll take it.
But I say that to say, I think it would be like a makeup skincare kind of thing, but it would definitely, and because I'm like one or two steps away from being like the coexist, like,
yes.
Hippie vibes. And I think that it would have to be claiming to be super like not even just clean, but like it's gonna like remake your skin. Like, it is like a miracle
something from
product.
Mother Earth.
Yes, like literally from like the clay volcanoes in the Himalayas.
Yes.
And I think that's like that, and it's the one thing that's gonna fix all your problems, because not only is it gonna be like it's gonna take away your acne, it's also gonna make you lose weight. Yeah. It's going to be Ozempic, and it's going to be proactive.
And it's from the volcano of Hawaii.
Exactly. And it's sold $19.99 plus shipping and handling.
And you have a whole team of women.
Oh, absolutely.
Selling underneath you.
And that's what I'm saying my passion is. Really, it's the cash. But I'm selling it as like
she's pouring into these
passion.
Women.
And
you're so right.
When really I can't remember their names.
So right. You make them wear name tags every time they all get together for their benefit.
For them. Like, I'm like, because we all don't get to see each other very much. And it's really like, I'm like, who have I brought into this again? Who's losing $10,000 a month and gaining $150 a month?
So funny.
I think that would be me. Like, the worst of it all. I think that would be me.
100%.
Yeah.
You're way on brand for that.
Yeah. So, okay. Now, do you want to say your alter ego for yourself, or do you want me to tell you?
I want you to tell me mine.
Okay.
I'm nervous. There's literally no telling what's about to come out of your mouth.
Now, again, I didn't get to prepare.
Right. Yeah.
So
I did throw this on her.
Yeah. Like, my lists, will come.
They'll be in the Instagram caption. Don't worry.
But when you first said this,
so stressed.
My first thought was like a crazy, insane PTA mom.
I did it again. I spit.
She was bitter. Like,
okay, I need you to unpack that for me.
I see, like you've never seen crazy like this. Like,
the vision I have is Paris from Gilmore Girls.
Yes, that plus arts and crafts. Okay, like you've got
and Karen hair.
Yes, oh, absolutely. You've got deep, like blonde, streaky highlights.
Yes,
cut into a bob, but not like a killer bob,
not a cute bob.
Yeah, Karen bob.
Yep.
You are
Kate from John and Kate Plus Age.
Kate from John and Kate Plus Age, exactly. And
mixed with Paris from Gilmore Girls is a horrible combination. Oh dear God!
But I'll add one in. Fantastic baker.
And you know what?
The classrooms know that when you're signed up for the cupcakes, they know to be expecting something really exciting.
I do love that. That's sweet.
Yeah, and I think like it would be this kind of thing where they like the teachers are scared of you.
Yeah, as they should be.
Like instead of being an asset to them, they are actually just terrified of you.
Right.
And terrified of what you're going to bring, but they also know they don't have a choice.
Right, yeah.
Like they don't.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, right. Like there is no option of you like being there or not being there.
Right.
And so I think that's what I see for you.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah. Like,
but I am shocked that you brought motherhood into it.
Right.
Because I think in an alternate universe, I don't know
if you'd have kids.
If I'd have kids.
Yes. I would agree.
Not in the sense that I don't want my kids, obviously, but in the sense that like there was a time in my life where I thought, I can't do all of it.
Yeah.
Like where you are right now was me like 15 years ago.
Yeah, 100%. Which is amazing. Also, if you hear a dog in the background, that's Duke.
We're taking care of a baby boy.
We're taking care of a baby boy.
He did a little donut.
And he did a little donut head and we love him so much. He just had surgery. And also, if you see my mother in the background, she's our producer today. She's our producer today, producer Ann. She's working really hard for us, which is great.
Slamming doors.
Just, getting packages. She's living her best life.
Hey, she's doing her thing.
But no, I think the thing with motherhood, because I agree with you. Like, I think when I kept thinking, like, is she a mom? Is she not a mom? And I think you are a really good mom. And so that's why I kind of went the mom route.
Well, thank you.
And I know it's the only nice thing I'll say to you today.
She has one allotment a day.
One a day.
That's it. Can't go past that.
I will not go more. But I just think it's like, because you're a really good mom now, but in this world, like your mom, we've talked about this, you're a mom who will still travel, you'll still hang, you'll get a babysitter, you'll go out. Like you're not.
In the alternate, I'm not doing that.
And I'm
not in therapy.
Not at all. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not taking care of myself.
There's not, you don't wash your face. And that's the other thing. And
you're trying to sell me.
You will not listen.
You're trying to give me something.
Yes, I am dying. You are my number one customer because I know you've got the funds, but you just won't hand it over. And
I just pay you to get off my back.
Literally. And you are my number one target and you absolutely will not listen. And now it's my lot.
And you know that if you got into me, you would get into the PTA of this like giant school that I run.
For sure. Oh yeah, you would have me volunteering.
I'm your white whale.
Yeah, you would have me volunteering. And
hilarious.
Really, because you would unlock me to so many client opportunities.
Yes.
And so I would use it as that, and then I would be volunteering at the freaking spring fling, even though I don't have a child.
No children. And you're like, what? How did I get here?
How did
I end up here?
But here you are. You're hanging it over my head because you're like, but look at your 14 clients I just got you.
And you know what?
And I see it.
And now I've got to run the throat.
Exactly.
I do love
so
that.
I see that, and I just see like, yeah, there's a real fear in people's eyes.
That's already there.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't you worry.
But covered up by like baked goods.
Just slapping them in the face with a muffin.
Like, don't like what you're saying. Here's a brownie. I disagree. Here's a blondie. But having you had my strawberry shortcake, Jimmy will get an A on this test. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Jimmy is a funny thing because my dad's name's James.
Oh, true. I forget about
So I
this.
could very easily have had a Jimmy.
Yes. No, and you would have named your son after your dad.
In this instance?
Yes.
Yes, I would have.
Yes. Because, yeah, you wouldn't have known any other names.
Well, he's also my number one. In this instance, because I haven't gone to work for him, we haven't spent too much time together yet.
Your daddy's girl.
And realized that we're too similar.
Yes. No, and your daddy's girl.
And we don't butt heads because we don't spend so much time together.
Yes.
We are, I'm up his ass.
Your daddy's girl. Yeah.
So Jimmy is mine.
So Jimmy is her firstborn.
Firstborn for sure.
And he's a nightmare. He's an absolute nightmare.
Gotta be.
And
Don't know what to tell you.
That's just the way that it is. And you actually are a mother of 3 boys.
What are the other 2 names?
There's Jimmy, Mikey, because you would obviously name him after Michael.
You think I'd be with Michael in this instance?
No, I do.
Really?
I think that Michael would have no idea that this is happening. I think in Michael's mind, in this universe, because I don't think there's a world where you're without Michael. I don't know why. I just do.
My soulmate?
But I do think that Michael is absolutely oblivious. Has no idea. Because he's just grinding away. And he's thinking, like, she's got all these girlfriends that she's hanging out with at the
She's
PTA.
doing fine. She doesn't need me.
Yeah, like, she's doing great.
That's
and really,
so
it's
funny.
like, actually, she's just, like, creating her own
We do
empire.
We do corporal punishment. I beat the shit out of my kids when they
absolutely.
disobey.
Yeah,
That's why they behave so poorly.
they're so terrible. They will not listen. Like, because that's the thing. Her kids right now are amazing. Because again, she's a good parent. Okay, fine. I'll say it again. And
you're gonna be swallowed up to the 3rd level of hell.
And these kids are just. They're insane.
Terrors.
They're absolutely insane. Yeah.
They're crawling up the wall.
Yes, absolutely.
Take out my half demon.
Yeah, they're pulling hair. They're biters. They're just wild, and it's
because I keep getting them out of situations.
Oh, you're enabling them.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy and Mikey and Polly could never.
Polly, not Polly.
They would literally never.
Jimmy, Mikey, and Polly.
Yeah, Jimmy, Mikey, and Polly.
What am I from New Jersey?
You are.
Oh my god.
So I think that's what would be happening.
Wow.
So that's my thought.
I felt like mine was very complicated.
No, and I realized that. when you said it, I thought, I went down the wrong path. I went down...
I'll take this one on the chin. I didn't prepare you.
Yeah. I went down self-deprecating, like, what's the craziest version of us? Like, that was where I went. Yeah.
I feel like yes.
Yeah.
I have that in me.
Yeah.
I have Kate from John and Kate Plus 8.
Yeah.
I have Paris from Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
Definitely have a kid named Jimmy in me.
Absolutely.
So, unfortunately, I think you've hit the nail on the head. You've got me pegged.
Unfortunate. I'll think of my complimentary one, and that'll be in my Instagram caption as well.
This is gonna be a really long caption.
Yeah.
Okay,
so what's yours?
Here's what I think I would be.
Okay.
This is also self-deprecating. So I feel like I do need to give a little bit of context. So the high school that I went to, the track post high school was Clemson. Like,
yes,
Clemson was an extension of my high school.
Yes. And
I think since then it's gotten like really hard to get into because it's so small and, like whatever. But it wasn't this prestigious thing necessarily when I graduated. And it wasn't a bad thing either. It was just if you went to T.L. you likely went to Clemson as well. And obviously there are things like in-state scholarships that kept me here. There was a high school boyfriend that I ended up marrying that kept me here. There are like all these things. But post-college, my plan was always that I was going to be a lawyer.
Yes.
Which...
the Elwoods of it all.
I would hate.
Oh, yeah, horribly.
But out of stubborn spite would have done.
Yes. Oh, totally. Just to say you went to law school.
Right.
Yeah.
Just to hold it over anyone's head.
Yes.
So my alter ego is this. It's multifold.
Okay.
I didn't go to Clemson. I went somewhere small in the Northeast because I couldn't get in anywhere else.
Uh-huh.
I went to a borderline, not legitimate law school.
Yep.
But still think I'm the shit.
Yep.
I think in this instance I'm a lesbian.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And I think I'm an activist.
Yes.
For things that are not important.
Yes.
And I think I'm loud and rude.
Yes.
And
yes.
And not great.
Yes. No, I see it.
I think my armpit hair is long.
Definitely.
And I'm bragging about it.
Yes. Yes. It is like a feather in your hat.
It is like, oh, you're a lesbian. Are you though?
Yeah.
Are you? And like my BO like comes out of my You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
And I think I'm insufferable.
Oh, absolutely. Literally, lesbians are like, don't come near us.
Right.
We are not claiming you. You are not a part of us. We are so much cooler than you in every facet of our imagination.
Yep.
Like,
I think I have an on again, off again girlfriend who is very butch.
Okay.
And is really mean to me.
Okay.
But I like that.
Okay. Interesting.
Like she's just an asshole.
Okay.
And I think we are so toxic.
Yeah.
But I would like die for her.
Yeah. It does make sense that you're in a relationship. It makes sense that you're in a relationship no matter what.
Yes.
And it makes sense that this one's very
person,
toxic.
and also that this person is horrible to me.
Yes.
I don't hear me say that this butch girlfriend of mine makes me the hot lesbian. I think we're both a little butch. Like, I think it's both like, we're not the lesbians you want to see make out kind of thing.
No. They're not London and Olivia, not even close.
We're not London
not
and
even
Olivia.
Close.
As much as but I think that I am.
Yeah, of course.
And so I use that as like a power trip against men, and they're like, leave me alone.
Yes. Yes.
So that's what I think my alter ego is.
Yes. They're like, you don't understand how much I want you to leave me alone.
Yeah. So like, I think I'm in the courtroom and I'm like trying to like flaunt my assets to be like, yeah, like you want this, but you can't have it. And they're like, literally, ma'am, I can see your armpit hair.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you think you're swaying the jury and they're actually like disgusted by you. Like,
they're swaying the opposite way.
Yeah. Whatever you say, no. If she's saying it, I'm against it.
I think I was like super average in law school because I didn't like the reading.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Because one thing about me, love to read, don't like being told what to read. Could never be in a book club.
Yeah. Yeah.
Authority issues.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think law school would pose a problem.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. Yeah. To you in law school, like your professors are the problem.
Yes.
You know, and it's like you're that type.
I'm the type that everyone else is the problem.
Yeah.
I don't have any introspective bone in my body.
Yeah. And coming back to the activist thing, anyone who doesn't believe in the cause you believe in
is a criminal.
Mm-hmm. And like shouldn't be listened to, should actually be shunned.
And I rage against them.
Yeah. When really everyone is trying to silence you and for a good reason.
I run campaigns against these people.
Yes. Yeah.
I think I'm in DC every weekend.
Absolutely.
I think I'm wearing my overalls. That transcends.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's...
I think I wear my overalls everywhere I go.
Yep.
But in this case, I'm wearing chacos.
Yes.
And I think that I have horrible bangs. I've not gotten LASIK, so I've still got my glasses on. I don't wash my face, so the acne's still there.
Acne's there, yes. Definitely.
My hair is short, not cute.
Yeah.
And me and my girlfriend, whatever her name is, are storming the Capitol.
Yeah.
And not January 6th way, the opposite way. Okay?
Because it's just 2 of 2.
It's just us two, and it's what we do on the weekends.
Yes.
Take a train down and say, fight for armpit hair.
And the guard's like, these two again.
Yeah. Like we've had to be escorted out many times.
Yes. They are face. They are known by name.
We kind of like have like a mutual, like the guards and I and my partner, like it's like a funny thing.
Yeah.
They're like, come on, guys. Like we told you this last time.
Like how many times are we gonna go through
and I'm
this
like,
again?
Jethro, come on, brother.
Yeah.
Like let me in. And
you
like,
know me.
He's like, you're an enemy of the state. Like I don't know what to tell you.
I don't trust you at all. You're insane.
Yep.
You've never actually caused violence, but you've like threatened it enough.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
I think I'm also really into a very niche workout thing. Whether it be like a 9 rounds.
Yeah, no, I see
it's
that.
like 9 rounds adjacent. It's like, I think there's like a lesbian group that's like really into whatever this is. And so I've decided to make myself queen of that.
It's like all women jujitsu or something.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And I've got like a black belt. Can you get a black belt in jujitsu?
You can try.
And I've got a black belt
in this
in
world
it.
You can.
And no one will hear the end of it.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
I pepper it into conversation everywhere I go. So basically my alter ego is a
nightmare.
Psychopath.
Yeah. An absolute nightmare.
Who can't stop talking about herself.
Yeah.
It is insufferable.
Yeah.
And has poor personal hygiene.
Mm-hmm. And an activist question mark?
But really, I think that's just for attention.
But a big question mark on the activist thing. Activist or attention?
I could see myself being an animal shelter person.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have that in you.
Like I really could be like on the ground of an animal shelter cage, like with that.
No,
dog.
wait, I do think this version of you, I do think you have a reptile as a pet.
A Komodo dragon.
That just came to me, and it came to me in a dream.
It's like a vision.
It's like a vision.
It's out of nowhere.
I'm telling you, I see it. You are in like a hunter green t-shirt, sweaty.
Bangs to my forehead, stuck to my forehead.
The glasses are there. You're wearing a navy blue blazer over it. khaki flare pants.
Not the flares.
Your chacos.
Yep. And I'm on my knees.
And you have
petting my Komodo dragon.
Komodo dragon on your shoulder.
You're saying I'm a zoo employee.
Kind of, but you've got a blazer, so you're a lawyer. I'm saying that you have a zoo membership. You have a membership to the DC Zoo with no children. Mm-hmm. You have no children, of
and
course.
They hate to see me coming.
And they hate to see you coming. Really, like everyone in this world.
There was one other kind of like train of thought that I went down.
Okay.
And that was just that I was a very passionate and pro sex worker.
Yeah.
Like someone who is a sex worker but is like won't let you hear the end of it.
And okay.
It makes it a feminist thing.
And I hear you. My only problem with that is you would fall in love with every man.
And I already am. Yeah. And woman. Like I think I would just
that would follow you into this alternate universe.
I think you're right, but I think that's
you can't escape that.
I think that's part of the tragedy of it all. Is let's say I am a sex worker. Let's say I like am a prostitute, or maybe I work at the Claremont Lounge. And
you could.
I walk like whoever walks in, I'm like, this one, he's come to save me. Mm. But my feminist self hates that.
Yeah, you don't want to be saved because I chose this.
I chose this, and I'm doing it for women. I'm doing it for myself. But he walks in, and it's every night, and all the girls who I work with are like, Hayden, like, honey, like, this is not...
Yeah.
You can't keep doing this to yourself.
You're not really understanding this line of work.
You said that he was different. Every night he's different. Like, I could see that.
Yeah. That's interesting. that's an interesting take.
But I felt like the lesbian was more who I actually am.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Do we have the same names in these alter egos?
No. But they have to be close. Like, I feel like your name has to be like Hannah or like
Harley.
Harley. You're Harley. Yes.
The lesbian's Harley.
Yes.
The stripper's probably Hannah.
Yeah. Prettier name. And the PTA mom.
I'm sorry, the stripper's Hope.
Hope, yes. And the PTA mom's Hannah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see that.
Yeah.
And I think, I do think for me, I don't have all of, but I do think the victim of an MLM, I think her name's Maggie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think her name's Maggie because it's so sweet. And she's ready to be taken advantage of. She's ready to be made a victim of an MLM.
For the news anchor, I would give you Morgan Doppelhauer.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll take it.
Like, I think that's...
It had to be a strong name.
Perfect news anchor name.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Maggie Doppelhauer is strong, but it's not that strong.
No, because that would be Maggie Button. You know?
You think Clay would let you into a multi-level marketing?
Well, no, remember, I don't think I was married.
Oh, so you've just taken his
Clay,
name?
I just would have taken his name. Yeah.
You're just related somehow.
But he left me because I bankrupted us.
That I can see.
Yeah.
He's on to a greener pasture.
He gave me so many chances, y'all. He gave me so many chances and I just squandered it. He said, I cannot do this anymore. I don't want to do this, but I got to leave you behind.
You have like a secret husband that no one knows about. Like all of your girls in your group are like, wait, you were married? And they like find out and it's like your darkest secret. You're like, they can never know.
They can never know. Because now he's probably like super successful and like
well, you're definitely like following him.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you know every detail about him.
Absolutely. Yeah. He's not on social, but I've like figured
out.
But
you have figured out. You have a PI.
Yeah.
That's why you're bankrupt.
That's also another reason why I'm bankrupt. I've hired someone to follow him. Mostly just to know if he's dating someone else because I will kill her. Because that also transcends.
That jealousy.
I do that in this life, and I would do that in the next.
Jealousy transcends multiverses.
Yeah, I would go crazy. That's the Scorpio.
As we like wrap up, here's what I want to know. I want to know if there are any other alter egos of us out there that people have visualized.
Would love to know.
Especially, this is so niche, but especially if you like knew us years ago.
Yeah.
And we turned out differently. Okay, what did you think we were going to turn out as?
Yes, would love to know that.
Would love to know. Even if it's insulting, I give you permission.
Yes.
I also want to know what other people's thinks their alter egos are.
Yes. No. And when guys, let's have a family meeting really quick.
All right. I'm seated.
When we say sound off in the comments,
we
want to see you sound off.
Sound the fuck off.
I want my phone pinging
Blow it
every
up.
5 seconds because you guys
Blow
are
it
just
up.
commenting. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you are just so obsessed because I need that engagement.
Hello?
We need it.
We're trying to build a multimedia platform,
Hello?
something. I don't know.
You can't build an empire in a day, and I can't do it without your comments.
Yes and amen.
I
I
want to know. I want engagement.
I want to know if your alter ego is self-deprecating, like if you see yourself as this like person of like that's embarrassing,
Yeah.
or if your alter ego is like, oh no, I would be the shit somewhere else. And
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, Michael Wilson's he is a professional soccer player for the Premier League,
I see that in him.
and I'm going to tell you also, it's not. He's 1 degree away from it. He thinks right now,
Mm-hmm.
if he had started soccer earlier,
Yeah.
he would be there.
Yeah. It was just a timing thing.
Yes.
Yeah, for him. Yeah.
So I know that Michael's is better than what his current life is in his mind.
Yes.
I want to know what yours is.
Yeah.
I want to know if yours is positive or negative.
Yeah. On that note, you said that. I immediately thought of Clay's. Clay's and his alter ego.
It's a butcher.
He is a butcher in one world. In his better world, in his brain,
Yeah.
I see him as a butcher. In his world, he is a product of crazy generational wealth.
The land in Williamston had gold on it.
Gold.
That
And oil.
that they
like
had never
both.
seen.
That they'd never seen before. Oil down to the core of the earth.
Clay already
And-
talks like a butler.
Yes. Yes.
I could see 100%.
Yes. He'd be like a Nate Archibald type. Or Chuck Bass type. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes and amen.
Yeah.
You're so right.
That's what he would be. And he would not work.
You're so right.
He would not work. He wouldn't even dream of it.
You are so
he
right.
He would use most of his days laughing at other people who did work.
And using words that people haven't heard in centuries.
Yes. And being and literally speaking another language. And it's like, oh, well, it's because I studied, this
Something stupid.
dead language.
Yeah.
Because I just had time.
At choked.
And I just felt like I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be him.
You're so right.
And
All
God
right.
love him for it.
Here's the thing. We're not joking about the comment thing. Comment on our effing post.
Sound off.
I think that's all for today.
It's all for today.
What
I
do
hope
you-
you liked our setting.
Oh, we did. We are feeling ourselves.
We are really killing it. The lighting, never better.
slay.
Finally figured it out. Y'all just wait till I get a little tan. I get a spray tan in me. You can't tell me nothing.
You already can't tell you nothing.
That's true. We love you.
What are we gonna do, Morgan?
Scorch the earth. Boy.
Hi.